The light is a bit bright. Just thought I'd give you another sewing video tip. Hey, you see this? I don't think you can see that. You can see that, yeah? It's too thin, yeah? Strong thread, yeah? Alright, 20 minutes. Right, you see that? You want to make that thick. You want to make that thicker, yeah? So don't snap that easily, right? Sometimes when you're sewing too fast, it snaps. When you're sewing too fast, it snaps. So there's a way around that. Let me show you.
Is that Eddie? Is that?
I'll put my mic on mute. Right. You can't see the thread, but you can see what I'm doing. You see this bit here? You'll stretch it out wide as possibly as you can. Fucking hell. Right. Cut it off. Right, and you got to fold it up. What I mean is fold it up is it's just like you're folding up something. So you got to pull the thread. So you got to make this kind of like you got to make it like that basically. So what I'm doing here, don't know if you can see it, but well, let me do it like this. Basically, get a piece of thread, right? I'm holding a piece of thread there, right? Wrap it around your finger, about halfway around, like that, you see? And then, just hold your finger up, right? Yeah. And move the thread along. Move the thread along, keep moving it, until it lines up with the other piece of thread. Oh, fuck's sake. Hold on. Yeah, it's nearly lined up. Sometimes it's better to do it up in the air. So, yeah, as you see, like that. And now it's thicker. Now it's thicker. You can see it now. It's double. Do you see it's thicker now? If you want to thicken it again, do the same process again. So line it up. Line it up. Come on. And this makes it easier to stitch with. When you're sewing on a patch for your battle jacket, makes it better because it's thicker, right? Hold on. So just got to line it up. It's taking the piss a minute. Line it up. Got to make sure it's in line with the other piece of thread, right? Make sure you got no knots, because that'll spoil it as well. Right? Made it even thicker. Yeah? So I got that much to use now. I got this much to use now. It looks smaller, but I tell you this now, it will benefit you because this is stronger. Every single time you fold the thread over, it becomes more tougher. Because there's 4 layers. See, I couldn't even do like that. Don't want to pull too hard because it would snap, but you get my point. It's tougher. So, and it's a lot more thicker, as you see. You don't need to get thicker thread because that will be more pricier. Get thin thread and just fold it up yourself. See, you can see that line. You can see that line. And that's how thick the thread is. Right. Now let me show you the difference. Now you must make sure you've got a big enough needle for this, mind. Which I have, because I got all sorts of needles. Usually I find leather ones the best. Right? Right, you see this? Yeah. Get it in there. Must make sure you got the whole thing in there. Not just one part of it. Oh, bloody hell. You must make sure you got the whole thing in there. So, managed to get that bit in there. I don't want to go in. Hold on. I managed to get one part in. Yes, and I managed to get the next part in. Can't really see it, but now you can. So both sides of the thread, all pieces of the thread are in the needle. So what you need to do is fold it back again, and you got yourself this. And that, my friend, is a good leverage. What I mean by leverage is when you're sewing, when you're stitching like I do, basically this won't break. I can tell you that now. So I hope that video helps you. And if you got any thread sticking out, of the patch, get a lighter and just melt it. Melt it right into the patch. Job done. And right, hold on. Let me pause this a minute, and I'll twist this camera right back round. As you see, this and this needle on this patch.